back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing December's personal budget. This is going to be the last budget of 2021. We have finally arrived and I can't believe that we are here, but we are. So let's just jump right on into my monthly budget setup. So my name is Janelle. I do all things budgeting. I also include work week lunches, grocery hauls, meal planning, lifestyle videos, all of that good stuff. So if that is something that you're interested in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So this is going to be my happy planner, and we are going to start off, or I'm just going to kind of show you guys what my planner looks like, because I did change it back up. So of course this is going to be my monthly layout. Here I have like my monthly goals, anything that I need to get checked off. Here's where I'm going to keep my balances on my investments. I'm not sure what I plan on using this for. I have my top priorities. On this side is where I will track all of my meal planning to make sure I'm staying within budget. I am going back to using budgeting sheets. I think I just prefer them more. This one is not my budgeting sheet. If you guys are new to my channel, I used to use my own budgeting sheet. So I'm going to see if I like this or not. And then if I don't, I will go back to my original budgeting sheets. But this is from Your Frugal Friend. And this is going to be for my personal side. And then this back one is actually going to be for my household budget. So everything is going to be into one binder instead of having them separated. And then this, I'll be doing a weekly check-in going forward, as I am not doing a paycheck to paycheck budget. So I'm going to explain this to you guys. So you guys see what I do with that, since I don't technically have cashless cash envelopes. So we're going to start off back here with my calendar, and I'm actually just going to put down all of my bills. I have already wrote them down on this, I want to say it's kind of greenish. And this is from Her Courage to Plan. I got these a while back, and I'm just using up all of these stickers that I have. I know that I had a sticker for paydays, and I'm not exactly sure what I did with them, y'all. Let me see if I can find them or locate where I put them, because I would like to use them. Let's see. It's none of these. This is why, y'all, we gotta be prepared, because I don't want y'all to just be sitting on here listening to me look for. This is really weird though, y'all, because I literally like just had them. Let's just check one last time. And then if not, I will find them and put them up later. And it looks like that is what I'm going to have to do, because I cannot actually physically find them. So that sucks. But I'll find them and put them on here. We'll just go ahead and put down all of the expenses. So I'm going to be doing my personal budget, like I said. So I'm only going to be doing my expenses for my personal budget first, and I'll do a different video to show you guys where my household budget is. So I'm just going through. We have AT&T, and that bill goes on the 21st of the month. We have Acorns, which is due normally either on the 11th or 12th, but I'm just going to do it for the 11th because I feel like that's when it comes out the most. Next is for my household. I always transfer money to my household account every 2 weeks. I get paid 3 times this month, so I'm going to do a transfer on the 3rd, and then I'll do my other transfer on the 31st. I have a cash that I put towards my credit card for my household bills, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about in a little bit. We have my investments, and I normally will do my investments on a Monday. So we'll do this today, and then my next investment will be, that was a payday. This will be a payday, so we'll take it out of here and do it on this day. We have Netflix that is due always on the 8th. We have miscellaneous, which I'm planning to do on the 12th. And that is because I'm trying to do a nice little snowball payment. And so that's money that I'm planning on using, but we'll see how that goes. We have a Discover payment that will be due on the 8th of January, but I am going to pay for it on the 31st. We have my PayPal payment, which is due on the 7th. We have my Ashley's One card, which I'm pretty sure is due on, actually, let me look, because I always just get them mixed up, y'all. So Ashley One is on the 20th. Okay, so Ashley One credit card is due on the 20th. Ashley's, Ashley's Two credit card is due on the 19th. Great Lakes, which is my small student loan, is due on the 25th. I don't know if they're going to change that date once it's really back into like what you have to pay. Back to when we have to make payments, y'all. This is my auto loan. I split it up into bi-weekly payments, and for this month I'm actually going to pay it on the 3rd and the 31st. That is just my thought process. And then we have my sinking funds, 1 and 2. So I'm just going to do sinking funds transfers on the 4th and on the 25th. So we'll see how all of that works out. But that is everything for my personal budget. I did break down some stuff just so that I had a little bit more stickers on here. Because like auto loan could just be for the day that it's due, which is the 22nd. And y'all can see that I break it up. But I just wanted to be shown exactly how I do all of that. So that is going to be what my December bills look like. So everything seems to be a little bit even on both sides of the weeks. Now we're just going to talk about what I plan to do for this month. So for my monthly goals, I just have one, and that is to just clear all of my small miscellaneous debt except for Discover. I did already clean up most of it. I just want to say I have one card that's left, and that's PayPal that needs to be cleaned up, and then anything extra I can put towards Discover. For my checkoff, I need to get my baby bag complete. As I am doing this video, which is the 30th of November, I am 33 weeks, and so I need to get my life together. This month, I plan to complete my nursery. We've already taken off time for next week to get that done. I need to send out all of my thank you notes. I know, y'all, it's about to be 2 months now since my baby shower, and I have not sent out thank you notes, even though I've told everyone thank you. And then we are also going to do my Sam's membership. I know I've been talking about it for a couple of months. However, we are definitely going to do it in December because my husband will be home and I can go and pick up everything that I want and stock up, and he will be there to kind of pick everything up. Down here is going to be all of my investments. This is where I will be tracking them from now on. I have 3 investments. Right now, my total investments is $667.67. So we'll see how much money we put towards it and what our ending balance is. And then I have my top 3 priorities. I have changed them since November, October. For my first one, I want to get to at least $1,500 in my savings too. My second one is to get our emergency fund to $1,400. And then my third priority is to get my savings, my regular savings to $500. And the reason why is because for 1 and 2, I'm actually going to merge those 2 together, which gives me $2,000. And that is actually what will roll over for mid-January to February before my actual disability kicks in. Excuse me, while I'm on maternity leave. So those are going to be my top priorities for this month. And I should hopefully be able to get to those goals. Next is over here. So my birthday was November 28th. So I actually did not cook anything. My husband had to work, but then he kind of surprised me and came home a little bit early and made dinner. So I didn't have to cook, of course, for my birthday, but then I also didn't need to cook for Monday. And I'm a little under the weather today, so I obviously didn't cook anything. So I'm not sure if I still am going to make something for tomorrow, but if I do, it's probably going to be chicken legs and pasta salad. But I've gone down to only doing 2 dinners a week because I'm extremely tired and I just can't move around the way that I used to. And so this is just my meal planning page where I do all of my meal planning. And so it makes it a lot easier when I go to the grocery store, and also help me save money on things instead of just kind of like randomly coming up with dinners as I'm shopping, which is kind of what I've been doing. And then we already talked about my monthly budget, which is what we're going to do right now. So we are going to jump right on into it. So this is a little bit different, so just bear with me, y'all. So first we're going to go ahead and put our month, which is going to be December 2021. And we're going to do our actual budgets. So, which is really weird. So my actual budget income is going to be $3,810 is what I'm budgeting for the entire month. And me breaking it down is going to be, for my budget, it's going to be income 1 should be $1,220. Income 2 should be $1,220. And then income 3 should be $1,220. And then rollover should be $150. So that is what I'm budgeting for all 3 paychecks, which gives me my full total of $3,810. Now we're going to get down into my expenses. So let's just fix this real quick. So we have my AT&T, and my AT&T is budgeted at $186.38. My Acorns is budgeted at $3. My transfer, which is my household transfer, is budgeted at $450. The cash is going to be budgeted at $205. My investments are budgeted at $60. Netflix is at $19.47, and miscellaneous this month is going to go under my debt snowball, so I'm just going to put $1,200 here, and that total comes out to $2,123.85. And I just love these little totals here because it helps me total out my expenses, debt, and then my emergency funds. So next is going to be all of the debt that I plan to pay for the month of December. So my Discover is going to be at $35. I don't plan anything for Spark, Citi, Walmart, PayPal. I'm budgeting $417. Ashley's Furniture is $96. Ashley's 2 is at $50. Great Lakes is at $52. My auto loan is at $626. And nothing for Quicksilver. And I just put all of these credit cards on here because at any given time there can be money on anything, and I can just allocate that money instead of doing it for miscellaneous or debt snowball. It just makes it easier for me. So all of my debt comes out to $1,276. And then now into my saving items, we have baby, which is going to be $0. I talked about this, I want to say in my closeout, but this will just probably be a general item at some point, maybe in my miscellaneous, where I'm just taking money to put into our baby girl's checking account. So I won't be actually doing like a savings for her anymore. Emergency fund, we are budgeting $40. Fund, we are budgeting $70. Health, we are budgeting $20. For household, we are budgeting $28. For savings 1 is $50. For savings 2 is $100. And transportation is getting $12, which gives me a total of $320. So that is all of my money for my savings account. When we add all of my expenses, all of my debt, and all of my saving items, we get a total of, can y'all see that? Okay, $3,719.85, and that leaves me with a remaining balance of $90.15. Now for me, I do get a commission check each month. I never know what it's going to be, and so I really don't do like a zero-based budget because I know I'm going to get extra money, and then once I actually get it, then I'm able to allocate it the way that I would like to, and then be able to give my money a name to stuff, even if it's just money I plan on rolling over to the next month. So these are my numbers for December. I have everything down pat, and I'm hoping that we don't steer too far from this. But before I close out my monthly budget, I do just want to talk about my weekly check-in going forward. So I have not been using cash for about 3 months now, I want to say. And it's been working out pretty well. I could be doing better. And so that's why I'm going back to my weekly check-ins. So the way that I did it, I think I wrote it down. Let me just see if I did. But I think I remember what my budgeting parameters were. So I'm gonna put it down here so that we can all remember. And let's just write it in pen and take it out. Oops, take it out right here. So I still have my groceries, gas, household, personal, miscellaneous, and then anything that I take out of sinking funds. So I use my Capital One Quicksilver card. And I just swipe that card for all of these purchases, and I just try to stay within budget. I try to make sure that I'm not spending more than I can pay back on a statement balance, and that's how I've just been using it. So this card always rolls over a balance, but it always gets paid off. So for here, these are what my parameters are and what I try to stay in. So we have groceries that I am budgeting $500 for each month. For gas, I am budgeting $200, and that just gives me about $50 a week. My truck SUV takes about 43, but if I happen to drive anywhere or do anything extra, that gives me a little bit of flexibility. Then we have my household. I don't buy household stuff all the time, but it's nice to have that budget. And I'm only going to do 75 because I don't need that much. However, for December, I may go over a little bit because I'm going to do a huge haul to get prepared for baby in January. We have personal, which I am budgeting. What did I put? I want to say 200, which won't always be the case, but this does cover me getting my bi-weekly hair washes and all that stuff. And then I do my nails maybe like every other month. So that covers my nails, toes, eyebrows, all of that good stuff. Granted, it won't get used that much while I'm on maternity leave, so we'll be saving there. And then we have miscellaneous. And for miscellaneous, that's just all of my other ventures, and I'm giving myself $75 for that. So what will happen is we're already in week 1, which is November 28th through December 3rd. So at the end of the week, we will go through. We'll always start at the beginning of the month at $500 for all of these. And then we'll see how much we spent and how much our balance is. And we will do that throughout maybe the first half of next year. And then I'll really get to see if I want to go back to actually allocating money for my cashless cash envelopes again, or if this is still working out for me. But then it helps me to really see my problem areas, where I can save money and where it's just not possible to save. But I think this is really going to work out. So this is going to be part of my budget. So instead of you guys kind of seeing a paycheck to paycheck budget, you guys will just be getting weekly check-ins to see where I'm at, what I'm spending, and what's kind of going on in the budgeting world of mine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this budget video. Check or look out for my household monthly budget in a few, because I will be putting that out. And that is it, y'all. And I'll see you guys in the next one.